Hello everyone, this is Super Kelly Brothers YouTube channel. My name is Sloan Kelly.
My name's Jody Kelly.
And my name is James Baker.
Just to let you know that we release videos every Monday and Thursday, so if you want to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, you're going to get timely reminders then when we upload those videos, and of course smash that like button because it really helps out the channel, gets the name out there, and we appreciate that. Anyway, so today we're going to be talking about the people who you love to hate when you watch a movie or a TV show or whatever. The villains, the evil within the show. So each of us is going to take a turn, and so this week it is Jody's turn. So Jody, who is in your rogues gallery?
Now, I just made mine up about 5 minutes ago, so if this goes wrong,
Well,
speak to my lawyer.
Fine. Speak to your lawyer. Right, we need to stop we need to stop it now because you mentioned lawyer, so
Can
it's
I
a
mention
legal
it?
matter. No, you can mention it. No one's going to stop you. I do feel you're stalling now, though.
I'd like to point out my T-shirt.
Oh, nice. Is that new?
And, well, not really, no.
That's nice.
And my new clock in the background.
Ah, see that? Looks like a 1966 era Adam West type back clock.
It's modelled on the Back to the Future clock tower.
Which, fact fans, isn't actually a tower.
You get excited the other day.
I did.
The clock tower isn't a clock tower.
Oh, what is it?
It's just a clock on the side of
a town hall.
It's just a town hall clock, yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
right, well, I begin.
That's a rubbish start, isn't it? You just ruined that for me.
Actually, there's no clock tower.
I'm leaving.
So right, I better start.
Right, we've stalled enough, but you should have got his top 10 by now, James.
Yeah. Right, okay, my first one is Sir Frederick of Krueger. Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, strong start. Shoot.
That is quite strong. Are these in order, Jody? Are these in order?
Never in order. And I know you say top three, but the speed I put this together.
All right, okay.
Really, I would say number one and two are in order.
All right, that's fine then. Okay.
That's a coin toss.
What?
That's a coin toss.
I'm ending in a coin toss.
Yeah.
How professional.
No. I mean, that's usually how football games start anyway, so.
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger.
Number 7 will surprise you.
Right, stop it. Come on.
Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street. I think he's one of those. I could have put Jason in there or Friday the 13th or whatever. Mm-hmm. But because he is in your head, I think he is the scariest of all villains. He's like, Jason and all that. You can kill him. You can't kill somebody that lives in your head and coming in your dreams. No, coming in your dreams.
Really?
Cut that bit out. He's there, and some of the imagery in that movie, when he's like behind the wall, she falls asleep, and he's like behind the wall, and he kind of stretches out into the, into the bedroom through the wallpaper and stuff, and then big hands and all that was scrapey. It's horrible. I hate that film, but I love it.
Johnny Depp's in that movie as well.
He is.
He's the one who gets sucked into the bed.
He gets sucked into the bed. Gosh, so what is this carry-on podcast? Not sucked off in the bed, sucked in the bed.
Holy smokes! Easy.
This is definitely a hard start.
He is a great villain, though.
Sloan's typing in all the beeps that are going to be.
I know, that's what I'm
yeah.
It's a family show.
Originally played by Robert Englund, and then it was played by the actor who was Rorschach in Watchmen. I can't remember his name.
Oh,
in the
really?
remake.
Okay. Yeah, Errol or something, isn't it? I think.
Aye, that's right. Yeah, which wasn't bad. The remake was okay.
I never watched the remake.
No, it wasn't bad.
Never watched it.
But the original, what do you call him?
Robert Englund.
Robert Englund.
Yeah. Classic. He also played V. He was in V, wasn't he?
He was, yeah. He played Willie.
Willie, that's right. The wee kind of.
Oh, check you out, Sloan.
I was a huge
What's he like,
fan.
by the way,
That
for
is deep cuts.
Oh man, you know, Sloan is the daddy, by the way, of the Kelly brothers. When it comes down to names, I'm crap.
Stupid trivia.
But,
Main plot lines I can't remember.
It's amazing.
Trivia
It's amazing how he played such a weedy character in V, and then he played this horrible, maniacal, horrible villain, all burnt and all that. Brilliant.
Paedophile sex fest, really.
Yeah, he was.
I think my favourite was Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. I don't know if you ever.
I liked all of them. They were great.
And there was I remember watching the first
It
one.
went a wee bit silly though, didn't it? Did go a wee bit silly.
Yeah, it did. It went crazy silly. I think there was one of the sequels. Alice Cooper was his father. I'm sure. No, it was. I'm going to say I think it was, but I know for a fact it was.
Yeah.
But I remember watching the first one. It was, and I could only watch it in 10-minute installments. I was that scared of it. Was it 1984?
It was.
I think it was
84. Yeah.
84. I just remember when it first came out on video. We got it somehow. I don't know how. In our household, we got it, but I could only watch it in 10-minute installments. Almost 10 minutes at a time. I was absolutely petrified of it all. So he's in.
I was 11 when I watched that then.
The opening scene when his hands extended up the kind of alleyway.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Aye.
And I was just like, oh my gosh.
She's getting chased down the alleyway and he's
but there's just no escape.
Horrible.
A great villain. Great villain.
Brilliant. Okay, number 9, if we're going in order. Nurse Ratched from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. What a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
My God.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
By Sloane's face, I've ruined something. Maybe.
No, it's fine.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest from 1975.
Don't expect cigarettes later.
Okay.
She was horrible. What a horrible
classic
person.
movie, and she was like a say vinegar.
You have now.
This is all going to be beeped out.
What is that? What does that phrase mean?
It means somebody that's really kind of a caring. They're meant to be a caring person. It tends to be described like people that are in the care community or the prison.
Right. Okay.
Community, kind of. I think
she was actually a horrible person. I think I'd rather be chased by Freddy Krueger than have her look after us in a home somewhere. Because at the end of the day, who are you going to believe? And she knows, in that care home scenario, there's no way they're going to believe you or I. Because Jack Nicholson and the big Native American guy, they are us. There's actually there's nothing wrong with them. There's actually nothing wrong with them. Remember they went out fish.
That's right. But all they're doing to care for them is pump them full of drugs.
Aye, I know.
That's all they're doing to numb their senses completely, so that they're totally gagged. And then eventually, spoilers. Eventually, Jack Nicholson's character, his name escapes me. Murphy. Jesus Christ.
Holy smokes.
He eventually gets lobotomized, doesn't he? Or electric shock treatment or whatever.
I think it's lobotomy, yeah.
And then he ends up. There's nothing wrong with him. He's just playing at it.
Well, he's a criminal, and he's got off on a plea for
because he says he's crazy, so he gets sent there, but he's not actually crazy.
Yeah.
And then she's happy to administer all this stuff. It's just horrible person.
And then Chucky's in it as well. Brad Dourif. He plays Billy.
Is that Chucky?
Yeah.
Oh, I
didn't know that.
Quite like Billy. He was another one. I think if I remember correctly, there were about 3 or 4 standout characters. There was obviously Jack Nicholson. There was the big Native American guy. There was Nurse Ratched.
Danny DeVito was in it.
Was he in it?
Yeah, Danny DeVito and Chris Lloyd.
Chris Lloyd, yeah.
Who's Chris Lloyd?
Doc Brown.
Oh, sorry. Aye, of course. Yeah. There was someone else in it. Oh, he was a bit of a crazy guy. He ended up being in Batman Returns. He was one of the Penguin's henchmen.
Oh, Vincent something.
I don't think he's alive.
Weird-looking guy.
Weird-looking guy.
Yeah, he's got the big
actor.
bug eyes and stuff. Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
Vincent.
Yeah. Is he in The Hills with Eyes and things like that?
I don't think that's him.
Might be.
That's him.
No, that guy.
He might have the eyes.
Original, I'm talking about.
I can't remember Christopher Lloyd being in it.
Aye.
Oh, okay.
Dark hair in it, though.
I am definitely due to watch that again.
Yeah, it's a cracker.
Cool. Good choice.
Yeah, brilliant film. My next one is number 8, I think I'm on. Definitely not getting enough here. No Country for Old Men. Javier Bardem's character, who's I never knew the character's name. Anton Chigurh.
Yeah.
Chigurh. He's almost like the Terminator. He's like a relentless assassin going after
Josh Brolin
in the movie. And I've never seen a weapon like he doesn't use a gun, he doesn't use a knife, he uses a bolt that used to kill cattle. It's a bolt to the head.
He uses it for everything, though. He uses it to remove eel locks as well.
Aye.
So just walk up and
carries around with this air compressor with this thing that's like a bolt that shoots out really fast and kills people, and like you say, Sloan, unlocks doors and things. He's like a really unusual haircut as well.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
There's massive Terminator hints there.
As in the Family Guy says, it is a little short in the long places, a little long in the short places.
Yeah,
all the way around.
Yeah,
short in the long place. Yeah,
it's really a western, that movie.
Aye.
You know,
when's it set?
Modern
Is that
western.
Aye, it's set in modern times, isn't it? Because I've not seen it in a while. Also,
it's set in modern times. It's a Coen Brothers movie. It's from 2007, and it's a fantastic film. And he is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Awesome.
Tommy Lee Jones is great as the sheriff as well.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, And I love.
Good shout. I forgot about that. I forgot about him.
Yeah. And I love. God, what's his name again? The main character and main actor.
Josh Brolin.
Yeah, he's great. He's brilliant. And Kelly MacDonald's his wife in it.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, Scottish actress from Trainspotting.
From Trainspotting, yeah.
Merida from Brave.
Aye. She did really well in the movies, didn't she? She's done really well. Yeah.
She was in Broadway Boardwalk Empire for a while.
I think she was. Aye. Well deserved as well, because she's good.
Yeah,
she's good.
I've got this quite high up in my list here. What number am I on? 7.
You should be on 7, yeah.
I've got Palpatine, Emperor Palpatine.
Sheev.
Bet you've all got
his pals.
Don't spoil it, but I bet you've all got him. I know it's kind of controversial and all that, how they brought him back, but I love the fact they brought him back. He is the big baddie. Maybe not as iconic as one of my other choices, but he is the big bad in Star Wars. He looks horrible. There's nothing. I mean, the fact that they put in the story in Rise of Skywalker that he'd had a kid. I would not want to see that sex tape. You know, he's just
killing me.
Some zombie with fingers hanging off and all like that, breathing and slavering over some poor lady. friend that is anyway. Uh,
I think it's knowing what he is now, and then going back and watching him as Senator Palpatine, or Chancellor. Was he a Chancellor at some point, or was he just Senator?
He was
so
Senator
watching him,
Chancellor Palpatine.
Watching him do all the stuff that he does, whilst he's clearly not a baddie, is even creepier because it's just
he's just a creep all the way through it, isn't he?
He is, but I just find him creepier in episodes 1, 2, and 3, right up until the time where obviously he changes. When he's been arrested by Mace Windu.
He's going,
no, unlimited power. Oh, sorry, I'm getting.
See the prosthetics on his face when he changes like that. So it's a bit over the top. I thought doesn't look good. I love the scene though that everybody loves in is it in Attack of the Clones? No, it's in the it's in the Revenge of the Sith in the opera house when he tells them the story of
Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Yeah. Which you think to yourself, wait a minute here, he's talking about himself, and it's one of those Kill Bill moments where the apprentice murders the master and becomes the master.
But the bit that gets me though is that the dummy that's sitting beside him doesn't get that, and he's totally surprised when Palpatine comes up to him later on and goes like, "Man, I could teach you how to save Padme, because I'm not too bad with dark arts." And he's like, "Whoa, hold on a minute, you're Sith."
I wish it was played better, that actually, because it could have been so much. It could have been really. The two of them could have been really creepy together because, he's obviously come across as being a creepy guy. Anakin could have went, "Oh yeah, I really see what you mean there," and really went, "I get you." You know what I mean? But it kind of came across as like, "I don't know what you thought about."
It was a bit clunky.
A bit clunky,
aye, definitely. He's a great choice. He's a real bad. There's no redemption story for him.
No,
obviously you've got the other people have arcs who are bad or whatever, but there's just no redemption. They're just evil to the end.
Evil. Yeah, absolutely. I've got another relentless baddie that's never going down. The alien from Alien.
He just wants to be your friend and give you hugs.
Spoke at length. There's no redeeming features. You couldn't go for a tea party with him. You couldn't. He's probably a Donald Trump fan.
He's got a bumper sticker that says Trump 2020.
Yeah, all these things. He's probably was friends with Jeffrey Epstein. He's horrible. Alien came out in 1979 and was designed by
H.R. Giger.
H.R. Giger. I was going to say J.R. Hartley.
Yeah, I don't think it's
probably not him.
He wrote a book.
Fly fishing.
Hello. Do you have the Alien sketchbook from 1979?
I actually have J.R. Hartley as one of my villains.
Hartley.
H. Giger.
I think the Alien's a good show because it's absolutely terrifying. And you'd even feel like you could possibly reason with Freddy Krueger, even though you definitely couldn't. But there's not this thing. You don't even know what it looks like. It's just there's nothing that you can't look at it in its eyes. You can't do anything at all to it. It is death.
That's probably one of the killing machine.
That's probably one of the things because it doesn't have any eyes.
I know.
When people have got eyes, at least you can see kind of a flicker of some humanity. But with that,
there's no reason.
An alien. And there's nothing, and it's these two bloody mouths. Oh god! And it's dripping with stuff, isn't it? It's always dripping.
Always mucus.
Yeah.
Always sweating mucus. It's always these aliens are working really hard.
Oh man, they are putting on a sweat. That's for sure. Yeah, definitely. What number am I on now? 5, hopefully.
Should be on. Yeah, you're on 5.
I'm rapidly running out of people here. Number 5. Is it number 5?
Right.
I'm going for Inglourious Bastards. Hans Landa.
That's a good one.
Glorious Bastards from 2009.
Mhm.
One of Quentin Tarantino's best movies, in my opinion. And he is a standout character in that movie. Did he win awards for that?
Is that Christoph Waltz?
Christoph Waltz, sorry. The opening scene, the really tense opening scene when the
horrible that
Jewish
scene.
family are underneath the floorboards. It's fantastic. The dialogue and everything, and it's quite a long scene, but it never drags. Never ever drags.
No.
And also,
do you know why? Because the entire situation is wound so tightly, and so that's why it never drags. Because you're waiting for the pin to drop.
Yes, you are.
Gunfire, and you're just like, holy crap! When's this going to happen?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think Jody, out of all the villains you've chosen so far, he is by far the most villainous.
Oh yeah,
and he's so unpredictable. You feel as if, do you know, it's the calmness, the way he plays it, really calm. But there's an underlying thing of that you know. The questions he's asking, leading questions, and he knows the answers to them already. And you feel as if, you know, you're like, oh God, he knows more than he's letting on here, and it makes it so tense.
And also, he's an SS officer, so he's signed up for this. So he's just evil to the core, this guy. And at the end of it, when he realizes that he can't win, he saves his skin. He sells out everybody just to save himself, because that's what pure evil does, is that it tries to save itself.
Yeah.
What rank just plays it so well.
What rank was he? Was he a captain or something?
He was like colonel, I think.
He's definitely some kind of officer. So you've got to have been You've got to have been consistently evil to get to that level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's
if you're in a position of management in any company, and if you're kind of a dick, you're probably doing your job. So to be in the SS and be that high up, you're probably a dick in that job, which means you're a dick and mega evil.
Yeah,
a complete evil.
Yeah, I think he's far the most scary you put in your top 10.
I also love the scene. Go on. Sorry, I remember. Okay. I won't forget.
No, it's okay. Mine's garbage.
I'll pay for the coffee and scones. There you go.
Strudels. I was just going to say that the SS wasn't exactly known for its excellent nursery facilities. I mean, clearly they were there to do a particular job, and he was very, very good at his particular job.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
And the other scene that sticks in my mind is the apple strudel scene.
Yeah.
When he meets the girl,
Shoshana.
She's grown up and she owns the cinema now, and she's talking with her, and he's just questioning her, you know, where have you come from? And he knows, you know, you can just tell he knows.
He kind of reminds me of, bear with me on this one, he kind of reminds me of Columbo. Because in Columbo,
an evil Columbo.
I can see that.
Columbo knows at the very start who killed who. He knows exactly, like, he meets, you know, Roddy McDowell or whoever it is, and he goes, "Oh, hello," and he goes, "You're the slimy son of a bitch." Yeah, but he pesters them. He keeps pestering them and picking away at them. And Hans Landa's character reminds me of that. It's that kind of,
that is a good
just that kind of, you know, pestering away. Because the bit where they're in the cinema as well, and he goes, "And where are you from?" And he goes, "I'm from where?" He goes, "And what's your name?" And he goes, "Sing it to me," because he knows. He knows these guys are Americans. He's just playing.
She's shielding the black guy as well.
Yeah,
in the cinema.
Yeah. Brad Pitt at that point is hilarious.
Grazie.
I love him.
Yeah, no, he is so funny.
That's why you're third best.
Aye. But I don't speak Italian.
Go watch this again. No,
I don't even speak Italian. Right, that's
the whole reason I like doing all these top 10s, because it reminds me. Buongiorno. Buongiorno.
Monticello della Manetta. Sing it to me.
But that's the whole reason I like doing these top 10s, because it just reminds you of stuff, you know, that you've forgotten, and your top 10 is different from my top 10, and I'm just like, why did I not pick that? But it's great. Aye,
fantastic.
good
okay, my next one is
number 4.
Number 4. I've got Dennis Hopper, Blue Velvet.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you've.
I
Sloan's
don't
seen that
know
one.
this story. I know Dennis Hopper with all that kind of stuff, but that's all I know.
Yeah, well, it's just about the villains, but Dennis Hopper is this kind of criminal in the movie. They don't explain really anything about him, but he just does all these weird things that are like so odd and creepy. He's got a girlfriend that he rapes while inhaling oxygen. I don't know what he's inhaling. Doesn't really explain what he's inhaling.
Mm-hmm.
Could be poppers. Don't know. Could be whatever. Not sure. And then he's like much older than her and stuff, and it's just horrible. And Kyle MacLachlan's in it, and he kind of watches it as a voyeur and stuff, and he's just a horrible character in it.
Crikey. I've not seen Blue Velvet.
It's a weird film. It's David Lynch.
When you said Kyle MacLachlan, I was just like, I bet that's David Lynch.
Aye. It's got the kind of odd things in it.
Right. Oh, sorry, Heidi's got to do her cameo. Sorry to interrupt. Right, Heidi, come and quickly say hello. Quick.
This is Heidi doing her little cameo.
Hi, Heidi.
Hello, everyone.
Right.
Have a nice time. I need your pasta.
Thanks.
Okay, go and get it. I'm not helping you. Right. Sorry.
No, I was done there with that one anyway.
When was Blue Velvet out?
1980. I think it's 1984.
84. I remember seeing it around. I've just not gotten around to watching it. So is he? Would you say he's worse? Would you say he's worse than everything you've mentioned so far?
Well, it's not really in order, but I'll tell you who's worse than him, and it's another David Lynch movie. And it is the character. It's Wild at Heart, right?
Willem Dafoe, his character.
Willem Dafoe character. What's his name? Billy Bob? No. And he's not in it for long.
Bobby Peru.
He's this Bobby Peru. Oh my God. He is a mega creep as well. And he's like friends with the Nicolas Cage character. And they meet him because they're on the run, him and
Laura Dern.
Laura Dern. This is where you're here, Sloan, or else I wouldn't.
I know. Yeah. Are you just looking up IMDb? You got a page?
Actually, no. I did look up the Bobby Peru thing, but I knew it was Laura Dern.
Yeah, but they end up
confession time.
They're on the run and they end up at his place because the Nicolas Cage character knows him, and he immediately tries to get it on with Laura Dern, and
it's a creepy,
horrible, and he's a pure sleazebag, man. He is like up there with the most horrible villain characters. He doesn't last long in the movie. Spoilers.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Okay.
Think hand grenade. Spoilers.
Aye. In fact, Wild at Heart's on. It was a 90s movie. It's on Netflix.
Oh, is it?
You can watch it. Aye.
It's on Netflix over here.
There's a lot of imagery of the Wizard of Oz in it and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Because Diane Ladd, who is Laura Dern's mum, she plays her mum in it.
Yep.
And she also plays the Wicked Witch of the West.
So she does.
In the flashback bits.
She does, yeah. Great film. I'm on number 2. I know what my number 1 is.
Oh, this is the coin toss.
This is the coin toss.
Okay.
Coin toss. I say that as if I know. I say as if I know what my number 2 is. Yeah.
For a moment there, I thought you were going to take the headphones out and throw hands. I was like, what are you hoping to achieve there?
I'm going to go.
Jody, just look at your list.
Run out. My list has run out. At number 8. No, I'm going to go Joker from Dark Knight.
Okay. Yeah.
Another character that does not care. He doesn't care about. He's not in it for the money. He's only in it for the hurt, and he's only in it for being cruel, and he's only in it for getting
Chaos.
back at society and chaos. Yeah. So he's one of the most dangerous people ever as a villain because he's not in it for anything apart from hatred.
He's the kind of anarchic narcissist. No, not narcissist. Nihilist.
I know. Yeah.
He burns. He burns about. He gets the big stash of money, and he
From
burns
the Hungarians, isn't it?
Burns it.
I think.
Big
Russians or
high thing, slides down it and then burns it in front of them.
It means nothing to him.
And they're like, "What are you doing?" Because they're all in it for the money and pretty girls and the disco dancing. He's not into any of that, which makes him really scary.
I like the fact he told 3 different origin stories.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a really cool thing. I don't know if that was a Heath Ledger thing or was that a Chris Nolan thing.
I'm not sure. The clapping thing, that was Heath Ledger.
I love the fact his weapon is a potato peeler as well. That was Heath Ledger's idea.
Right.
When
he's just putting it in the...
It's a potato peeler.
What's the clapping thing? Remind me.
It's the bit where Gordon's giving Batman a speech in the jail and the Joker's just sitting in the back like that. And then once they're finished, he was supposed to turn around and say something to Heath Ledger. And Heath Ledger just went...
Aye. One of the best scenes, and I'm sure you know this, the improvised scene where he dressed up as a nurse and he's walking out of the hospital.
Yes.
And he's clicking the button. And in actual fact, it was like a disused hospital. Actually, they rigged all these explosives. And in actual fact, as he hit the button, it was meant to go off. But it didn't go off. And he hit it again and again and again. And what happened was his reaction. He stayed within character. Even though it should have gone off in the first click, it didn't. And he hit it a little bit and hit it again. And then it exploded. And it was just an amazing bit of improv. And I'm not sure how much it would have cost them to redo. But they just kept the cameras rolling.
It must have been a one take thing, huh?
Yeah, he just stayed in character. Brilliant. Brilliant actor, brilliant version of the Joker.
Yeah.
Oh, probably my favourite until Joaquin.
Joaquin.
Waham.
Waham. Okay, number 1. I think you know what my number 1 is. Dudes.
Han Solo.
Darth Vader, all the way. Iconic. Maybe not the most dangerous because he does get redemption, but
the OG.
Big Dave gets it. Dave Vader.
You report the Rebel Alliance and the traitor. Now take her away.
Yeah, I know.
The Prowse version.
Tear this ship apart and find the plans.
Why don't they release a Prowse cut?
Bring me the
Oh, Luke, I am your father.
Says so right here in the script.
Yeah, he was so upset he couldn't get to say that stuff.
He honestly thought he was going to get the gig of being the voice of Darth Vader, and you're like, dude, there is no way.
Ended up joining the Wurzels, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah. I am a cider drinker.
I feel sorry for him. And he somehow just got into such a strop or a bad mood. And maybe I'd be the same thing. He's severed all ties.
Yeah.
With the whole Star Wars.
That's not what happened. He was turning up at things without Lucasfilm's. He was doing stuff, like appearances and saying things about Star Wars without Lucasfilm's consent.
He'd also said that it was David Prowse as Darth Vader, and Lucasfilm was adamant about the wording shouldn't be as Darth Vader, it should be performed by David Prowse. So it shouldn't be David Prowse as Darth Vader.
By Lucasfilm, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they own Mark Hamill.
To me, he is Vader. You know, to me.
What's his physical performance?
Yeah.
It's the same. It's the same as well as I don't
feel
think
sorry
Peter
for him.
Serafinowicz is Darth Maul. I think Nick Park is Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Ray Park.
Oh,
Ray
definitely,
Park.
everybody
Sorry,
does.
why did I say Nick Park?
Nick Park that does the urban animations.
Yeah, exactly. He's Darth Maul.
He is Darth Maul.
He is definitely
Aye, aye.
Darth Maul to me. Yeah.
Ray Parker Jr., the singer, he is
That's
Darth Maul
right.
to me
He
as
is
well.
Darth Maul.
Is he Darth Maul to you? Aye.
You know.
Who are you going to call?
Anyway,
Darth
obviously,
Maul.
obviously their previous career singing Ghostbusters, but you know, once
And
he became Darth Maul,
I Need a New Drug by Hugh Lewis in the News.
yeah,
I like Vader's got some amazing one-liners. I think especially through Empire Strikes Back, he's got some amazing stuff. This part where he's negotiating with Lando. You know, he's like, I've altered the deal, pray I don't alter it any further.
I know.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, this is getting worse all the time.
I love the opening of Return of the Jedi when he comes down out the shuttle and stuff, and you know, I'm trying to build the Death Star, and Darth Vader basically says, "Build it quicker." And he's like, "Can he?"
Aye, I know.
You're asking impossible sort of thing. He's like, "Well, I'm going to force strangle you if you don't," you know.
And I like his
What a
force
bastard.
strangling through Skype in Empire Strikes Back too.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'm sure he strangles Admiral Oswald.
Admiral Piet.
Was it Admiral Piet?
on the AT-AT.
Yeah.
Aye, that's right.
Didn't think I could strangle you over Skype, did you?
I know. Yeah. I like all those. I like how like everyone in the Imperial, in the Empire, is British.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
The guy who tells Darth Vader to, like basically hosts clear. You can come down and land your ship. He sounds like he's a BA. Steward. He's like, you may start your landing.
Do you know who that is? That's the guy that plays the bad guy in Last Crusade. You may begin your landing, Lord Vader. He's the guy that
is.
That. And he's also in an episode of Doctor Who where they go in the underground catacombs of Paris.
Have you seen the meme? Have you seen the meme about
I can't remember his name, though.
Han Solo crossed with Indiana Jones and how they kill Hitler? It's all the characters they use. The characters they used from Star Wars, the characters they used from Indiana Jones.
Okay.
And it's like, he went back in time as Indiana Jones to get the book and all that, and then it's really funny, really good.
I'm not seeing it. Need to see it. And then, of course, I have to just say before we finish on this, his iconic end of film battle scene in Rogue One.
Oh yeah.
That was. Yeah. I think that's his finest moment.
To me, that's probably the scene. I've watched Star Wars scenes, multiple times, but I've watched that scene millions of times. I think.
I kind of wish they do a Darth Vader movie.
Yes. Could you imagine that?
That would be
Darth Vader movie.
Like Darth Vader at the end of Rogue One.
And he's prime.
Because apparently that was the last time he ever did anything like that. Because every other movie is like
clunky. A little bit clunky. I'd like to see him like. You read the Vader comics, Vader Down and stuff.
I have actually, yeah.
It's really good. See that bit when they all surround him, all the rebels surround him, and then he I can't remember if they fire all their guns and he deflects them or he gets their guns and shoots them. Can't remember the scene, but it's a great scene.
Could you imagine there was a Darth Vader film coming up? I mean, that with so many people that care about the franchise and that character, it would have to be absolutely amazing.
I think that'd be amazing seeing him really like a joke. The Joker. They've done it with the Joker. Why not do it with Vader? That'd be crack.
I know it'd be amazing. So.
I think on that bombshell, Lucasfilm should hire us, and we'll whip up a little treatment.
Do it.
Did you just say do it?
Do it. Do it.
Do it. No.
Hold on a second. I think I've got a red and a blue. There you go.
We're in, boys. All right, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this top 10. There'll be another one along next week, and of course we do a podcast on Mondays. Thank you all for watching. Smash the like button, helps the channel. Comment, share the video as well if you can with your friends and peers and family and all that kind of stuff. and we'll catch you in the next one.
Yo.
Cool.